Alright, learning the mysteries. Now this was pretty simple, and I have a really good example. Something I think is a really good example, because we've seen it so much. And if the blinders have come off enough, it's time to start learning, and time to come out of the dream. So let's take all the symbolism we've ever learned, all of it, because it's all going to be wrapped up in about 4 minutes. So that's how this stuff works. Nothing is wasted. Nothing. Not one color, not one body movement, not one anything. Everything is taken care of. It's the same as if you were going to write something down. You wouldn't just write a random word here or there. It's the same with any language. You're not going to have random words placed places. That's how things work. It's just the only way I can say it right there. So let's take everything. The labyrinth, that's basic stuff. Bike riding, our reflections of ourselves, our real selves, fallen man. Once we get past the mind control and the propaganda of it all, we can clearly see it's the science of us, inside and out. Why is it important? It's important to become aware, to respect, to love. We can't do these things when we're blind, when we're unaware. Now, the hard part of all this kind of stuff is if the word hermetics is said, it's ooh, hermetics, If I said alchemy, ooh, alchemy. Let's take the power away from all of that stuff. Because we're learning the same exact stuff if we went to electrical school. We're just not understanding that we're learning about ourselves. You think you're so fucking smart with your, I'm gonna demand, what is this room 101? I read all this evil stuff and I demand to know. You're such an idiot. You are such an idiot. You don't know how all of this is inside you. You've been tricked into this humongous outside game. And let's just laugh at how fucking stupid you are on how you don't know Jesus. Let's just start off with that. And your opinion game doesn't work. This is actually fact. You think Jesus is the spaghetti monster in the sky, not knowing how you access Jesus through you, and this is what Jesus taught. This is the coming back of Jesus.
The snake! I saw it! It's over there!
Calm down. Sheena, Georgie is our friend.
No, he's not. He's hungry and he wants to eat us.
Nice, Georgie. Oh, you're more scared than we are, aren't you? Ow! Nadine, will you take him, please?
What happened to his eyes? Curly said they turned into fireballs.
And where's his second head? You said he grew another head, Curly.
Now stop it, boys and girls. Stop this fighting right now.
Bag it, Simmons. We're not listening to you anymore.
Yeah, it's all your fault we're stuck here in the first place.
Uh-oh, my shoes are wet. That can't be good. I'm okay. Look!
We're all gonna drown!
Students, we have to head for the high ground. I'm sure there's a classroom upstairs that's still open.
Save it, cream puff. We don't need you anymore.
Please, children.
No, you don't know Jesus. You know the fucking spaghetti monster in the sky you put faith in, along with everything else. I start with the big one. Your biggest lie of them all is provable fact as a lie. Everything else follows it. Your room 101. Where is your fantasy room 101? Just like your fantasy spaghetti monster in the sky. You don't know. Just like you don't know where Jesus is. Room 101 is the red side of your brain. You either sit in the side that's blissed, you cast your net to the right, or you sit in room 101. In all those evil, horrible thoughts, all that way of thinking that you have where you can't figure anything out, you can just follow the orders of your master. Yeah, you sit in room 101, buddy. It's why you're so blind. It's why you're so retarded. You've been cast out of the garden. You can only do the bidding of the ones that took the geometry code for nature and formed a law for you to be under. What you think room 101 is. Why is this geometry so evil? Because it's your prison you can't escape. While you'll talk about somebody else and all this and these evil ones, you're the evil one that's trapped. You don't know. You don't know. You're so far outside yourself. You're so far outside your mind. You can't see yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't know anything. Your life is made up of hiding you from yourself. And anybody else that comes along, you're going to do this great favor for them. The great deed the whole world's doing. You're a blind guide. And everything I've said here is 100% truth. It's not up for debate, and it's not opinion. But since you sit in the evil room 101 of your mind, you can't comprehend anything. You can't learn anything. You can't figure anything out.
Is that evil?
Never mind that now. Never mind that now. Not now.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall.
You will just do the same communist stuff over and over. You don't care about the truth. You care about, hey, did he say some word that I can say something? Then everybody else in room 101 will go, oh my God, he violated our code of nature that was formed into a law for us.
Come on, hey, boy, get in there. Boy. In you go. Sit down.
Saturn. Now, I could sit here and fucking butcher this shit up for you, give you tons of fucking truth, but really, some fucking meat and potatoes of this shit. The real fucking truth. Now, I could try to explain this. I'll end up explaining it through all the stories that have ever been told. I'll explain it through fucking Disney. Now I'm talking about some fucking Indian prophecy or whatever. And yeah, I said Indian. Property of the Dutch East India Company. Oh, how funny. We'll call them Indians. Then we'll change it to Native Americans, the ICANs. You know? Always a fucking joke. They'll be happy being the Native Americans.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
What I do is I show you how all this shit's around you right now, how the mind control works, how you think you're not under mind control, how you think you're just some innocent one. You think it's people like in North Korea that are under mind control, and your mind can't process this. You got too much ego to admit, to see it. And no matter how much you keep shedding, there's more of it. This shit's been going on for so fucking long and has been perfected long ago, while you're totally blind to it. That's what I show you. That's what I have to offer, is the real learning. So if you have fun watching all these videos, waiting for a part that crushes your ego, that fucking hurts you, that's when you know you found truth, is when your fucking feelings get hurt. When you're having a fucking hard time with it. That's when you know.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
It is so fucking beautiful, and when it's real, this is something that I could never explain. It's the difference between death. You're learning a bunch of dead information, never learned anything fucking real. The moment you learn something real, your mind fucking BAM! You become alive. Such a different world. The world of being alive versus fucking dead.
Mr. Wonka?
You've been expecting me. I made it. I beat you. I got here in one piece.